I could use some sun right now.
I'm not sorry. Stay sick cause I follow my gut. They say I was pushing my luck. Nah, I'ma push me a all black truck.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another vlog. My name is Maria Delia and I am a current medical student at Howard College of Medicine. I am a second year medical student. Well, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. No, I'm a third year medical student. After I pass STEP, I will officially be a third year medical student. I've already finished my second year of medical school and I'm currently in that window. I am in dedicated, so I'm studying for our first board exam, which is step 1, the USMLE step 1 exam, which essentially is the first barrier, if you will, to getting your license as a doctor of medicine. Definitely don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you are down with the vibes. As you can tell, we're currently in my comfy chair at my desk. I was going to go to the coffee shop this morning, but I decided against it because I really just want to focus at home. It's also raining, so I want cozy vibes in the house. I might even play some lo-fi music. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm thinking that we're gonna do. I still have the nails from the last vlog. I think I'm gonna keep them. We'll just keep this and continue to be out of our comfort zone for now. But yeah, so right now the game plan is to start off with some Anki, then with some content review for Immuno. But I need to write all that down in my planner. I do have a planner. I use my iPad as a planner. I use GoodNotes, and then I downloaded this planner from Etsy, which is it's really cheap. I want to say no more than 20 bucks for the planner, probably even cheaper. I have on some sweatpants, a nice black t-shirt. I'm chilling in the house. My son is at school, and we're just about to get into some things. So good morning, guys. It's 6:20 and we're on the way to the gym. Ended up getting a new shoe rack and building it last weekend. Anyways, it's been a minute, but welcome to the vlog if I haven't said that already. I think I've said that. Anyways, if I haven't, welcome to the vlog. It is currently Monday, May 19th, and I've been losing my marbles. My marbles, they've been lost. Like that is where we are. Dedicated is not fun. Anyways, we're headed to the gym. I want to show you guys what I'm wearing. This mirror is dirty, do not judge me. Leggings from Nike. These are really cute, I love them. And then I have this zip up that I got from, where did I get this from? From Amazon. And then I just have this nice little situation here. What is this called? I don't even know. It's a sports bra. Anyways, I'll put like tags up on the thing. I think that's how I'm going to do clothes from now on. And then this is the bag that I have. It's really cute. I like this bag. Nice little workout. It was good. I didn't have any energy, if I'm being real, like none whatsoever. I don't know if you guys can see me. Let me go towards the light. But yeah, I just didn't have any energy for real. I think I need a protein shake. I have probably been averaging about 6 hours of sleep every night, which is really not good. I think I'm more of like a 7-hour, 8-hour girl. But I'm tired. So yeah, we're in the sauna now, as you can see. And I'm about to just sweat it out for a few. I'll give myself maybe 10-15 minutes in here just to reset and kind of meditate for the day before we start, because this chai latte that I'm about to make is like calling my name. Hey guys, so I am currently in Whole Foods. I want to make a chai tea latte, but I need more chai tea, so I'm looking for a particular chai. But I did pick up some other things. I picked up some kombucha. This is the cherry tart, or tart cherry. I'm really excited to try it. I found this really cute bottle of golden chai. It has, you guys know I've been liking the turmeric chai. I just don't know what chai tea I want. I kind of want to like spice it up and get something that I haven't got before. Could get something pre-made, but I feel like that's lame, you know? So let's see if I can find something. I'm not willing to spend $11 on it though. That won't be done. Oh, I heard yerba. Yerba's supposed to be good for you, isn't it? It's not like traditional coffee, is it? Right?
It's, let's see, so it's from a yerba mate tree. I don't know. Does it have caffeine? Oh, caffeine and theremin. Oh, no. We don't want anything caffeinated like that. Okay, so I think I found the one I want. I'm gonna go with this one. This guy. So, yeah. It's $10. It better be worth it.
It's been a while. This isn't even going to be a weekly vlog anymore. It's just going to be a step one vlog because the way that it has been so stressful studying for this exam, and it's mostly mental, it's not difficult. It's really just the mental aspect of like checking yourself and telling yourself everything's going to be just fine. It's just it's a lot of information, and depending on how your school taught you everything and how often they made you recall it, this could be it could be really fun because you really have to remember everything that you've done for the last 2 years and then some, because there's some topics that aren't necessarily going to be covered in class. Sometimes. I can only speak for my school. Anyways, we are going to make the chai latte. In the last clip we were in Whole Foods, so you guys got to see the chai latte that I got, or the chai tea that I got, which was really, really cute. Not mad at it. However, I didn't realize that Rubus chai was like decaffeinated. I had to go after the gym today, which is a new day, and get some more chai tea. So this is the brand that we got, and this is the one that we're using to make the chai tea latte. I also have a frother. Put it in here, and then you turn it on and it's gonna do its thing. So this is what I bought from Keurig. It was only like $30. I feel like it's just so perfect, honestly, to make this morning because the weather is freaky, okay? It's 50 degrees and it's May. Why is it 50 degrees? Why? I could use some sun right now. Anyways, whatever. We should definitely warm this up before we pour it into this tea because I did take my practice exam yesterday. I'm coming down from the high of the fact that I still have more to study, like in addition to what I did over this past weekend. Y'all will not believe the way that I have been losing my mind over this exam is crazy. But I'm doing well and things are progressing. I definitely did better than I've ever done on any practice exam, so that was really good. And I know that in due time I'm going to be, oh wow, that warmed it up and froth on its own. But do I even need this? This is how it looks and this is how it sounds. While that's doing that, let's chat. So yeah, I've been literally losing my mind. I've gotten to the point where now I have sticky notes all over my desk because that's the only way that I can keep up with the quickness of my thoughts as well as keep up with the material that I'm learning. I've also decided that although I want to use Anki, I don't think that I can continue to use it. It's just not gonna work. I have like 1,000 cards. There's no way that I'm doing 1,000 cards a day, but I can continue to review things over and over. So that's kind of going to be how I am tackling that. Once all this is over, I'm going to make a video and talk to you guys about how I studied and what I found to be helpful and all that. But also, don't even trip because honestly, sometimes there's just too much information out there. Comparison is a thief of joy, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay, that was all right. Let's add a little bit of sugar. I probably should have added sugar a long time ago. And then we're just going to be reviewing our exam from yesterday. What I'm hearing is that you're supposed to review your MBMEs more intensely than you review your UWorld. And I haven't been doing that, and I think that's definitely why I've struggled so much. Now that I've, at least for the last 2 weeks, been doing some of the MBMEs that are offline, I've been seeing an improvement in my scores. So I'm just going to continue to do that. I also have therapy. Yeah, your girl ended up getting a therapist. That's how down bad things were. Honestly, not down bad, just more so the realization that I needed to take care of myself. So anyway, I have the therapy appointment at 12, so I'll probably have a solid 2 hours of studying or at least reviewing the exam before I see her, and then after that, we're going to be studying all day. That is what my days look like every single day. So this is going to get quite boring. So I'm just going to pick you guys up every time I feel moved to do so that it's not too repetitive. And we're back. So I got the huevos ranchos, I believe is what it's called. But basically it's just, let's take these out. Basically it's just eggs and tortillas, and it's like egg nachos in the morning. Probably wondering, what the hell? This is a step one vlog. Step one preparation and kill, 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 you know? Yeah, it is that. It's definitely that. But I just took my free 120 and I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys because I truthfully feel that after this week, after today, it's only onwards and upwards because we're having a new look, a new perspective, a new approach at life. Anyways, so yeah, long story short, we took the free 120 today. It has been about 2 months of me into dedicated study. I'm going to be honest with you. Going into dedicated, I did not feel prepared at all. We had taken 2 practice exams before starting dedicated, and the first one I did not do so hot. I made a 44, which was kind of good because 61 is passing, so obviously that's not that terrible. It's not that terrible. It's actually, you know, considering I hadn't done any prep, it was decent. And then we took another, and I was completely stressed by this point. This was finals week. I honestly didn't even study for the exam at all. I was pooped. I'd had 4 other exams that week, and all of these exams counted towards my grade, and obviously I didn't want to go into dedicated thinking that I was going to need to remediate any of the classes, so I studied for those and I put the practice step 1 exam on the back burner, and I scored, I want to say, a 36. Terrible. Anyways, so that being what that is, I did study starting dedicated, maybe took like a week off. Really didn't take a week off. It was a lot going on that week. I was pledging. Honestly, I'm kind of nuts to even say that out loud, but it was a lot, okay? And finally, once I started to get some momentum, I studied as best that I could, and I came back and I made a 47 or 46, something like that. And what that told me is that the way that I was studying during that time just wasn't helpful. It wasn't helpful at all, actually. It was terrible. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, I take that back. It did show improvement nonetheless, but it showed me I was right back where I was back in March when I took like the first practice exam, which it was not what I was expecting after I'd put in as much work as I did. So I then changed everything. No, I lied. I didn't change everything. I was like, okay, well, maybe that just means that I just need to keep pushing, keep moving along. So I followed the advice that I'd gotten, which was do 80 or so practice questions via UWorld. And this is so beautiful, like so pretty. Anyways, I did the UWorld and I just kept it going. Then I took another one and I made the same freaking score. And I said, oh my God, no, this isn't working. We have to change up what we're doing because what we're doing currently is not working. Like, it's not working whatsoever. So then I started to focus more so on content review. And I don't know why I hadn't done this sooner. And the reason why I say this is because I had already done UWorld, I want to say up to at least maybe 50% by the time, 45-ish% by the time that I started dedicated. So by this point in my dedicated study, I had already done maybe 65% of UWorld. So it was like, okay, clearly it's not the questions. The questions aren't helping. The questions aren't helping. Doing UWorld and reviewing them like everyone is saying and doing a little short review of a system beforehand isn't working for me. This isn't working. So like, what are we going to do? And that's when I shifted to just content review. And that's why I say I don't know why this took me so long to come to, because when I studied for the MCAT, that was the issue before. The issue was never question analysis and being able to choose the right answer. The question has always been for me, or the problem has always been for me, the content, because I forget things
quickly if I don't review them quickly. And the thing about medical school is it's literally drinking out of a fire hydrant, because there's just so much coming at you at once. And so some things are bound to slip. And at that time, I didn't understand that there was an idea of high yield for this exam, as opposed to just you need to know everything, because you really don't. But I didn't know that. So at this point, I'm like, all right, well, content review, let's learn everything. So we learned everything. And then a week, 10 days later, took the next one, and I made a 57. I was like, oh my God, 2 weeks out from this exam. This is crunch time. Like 2 weeks out and I made a 57. I literally want to cry. In fact, I did. But anyways, so that's what happened. I made a 57 on the practice MBME. So picked myself up the next day and I said, we're going to get it. We get it. And we're going to do exactly what we did last time, which is to focus on content review, because yeah, that's what you need to do. You also need to make sure that you have all of your micro, all of your farm down packed, which I did, or I didn't anyway. So I spent a lot of time throughout dedicated going over micro and going over farm, because girl, you need to know it all. So anyways, that's what I did, and that's fine. No big deal there. We did that. So fast forward to now, or kind of now, this past Saturday, I took the last form 31, and I scored a 62, which 62 is passing. It's a low pass. And I was in the bracket. You know how for the MCAT they tell you, oh, if you score within this bracket, you could score anywhere between a 502 to a 506 or whatever. So it's the same thing for your board. So they're going to say, okay, you scored a 62, you could score anywhere from, I think the highest was like a 68. And honestly, that's what I was aiming for. I was aiming for a 68. So I was like, okay, well, got on my Zoom and I was like, you know what? All right, you passed. You can definitely pass the free 120. In fact, you're going to do even better, because we're going to hit our goal. Our goal is to hit a 65 plus, because then I would feel so much more confident. So what do you know? I take the exam today, the free 120, which was 3 days later. And I was like, yeah, just ramping it out, getting into it. And then I got my score today. My test is Thursday at this point. And then I said, yeah, we're gonna do it. So I took the test, free 120. She's done, she's taken. I don't know why I wore this long sleeve shirt. It is so hot, but it's so pretty. Oh, I cannot wait to go sit over there. Anyways, so we took the free 120 and I made a 61. Now, mind you, I'm completely aware that there were a few of the problems that I wasn't able to, like, one of the problems had this cardio thing and I wasn't able to listen to it. So I had to obviously get that question wrong, because it didn't work on my Chrome. So going forward, anyways, take that for what you will. You will need to make sure that that stuff actually works on your computer, and if it doesn't. Anyways, so I got that question wrong. Who knows? It could have boosted up my score. Maybe, maybe not. But the moral of all of that is I made a 61%, and I'm actually quite sad about it. And I'm postponing my exam. Yeah, I'm postponing. We've postponed. We've postponed now twice. Originally, I was supposed to take it on June the 9th. Did not take it. And then, just give yourself like 3 more days. That's all you need, is like 3 more days. I don't know. Was I delusional? I don't know. Anyways, why not 7? Because of that, I was going to take it this Thursday, 2 days from today. And now I'm going to take it 6 days from today. I'm going to take it a week from today. And I'm going to give myself a week to pull up this 61%. Honestly, both of them are passing. If I were to score that on the actual exam from what I am understanding, I would pass. And I would pass my board exam, which would be phenomenal. Oh my God, I can't wait. Because I am who I am, I'm not comfortable with accepting that performance, because I know that a lot of what I missed, even though I haven't even looked at the exam to see what I got wrong, I know that I only got it wrong because I didn't have enough time to re-look at it. Because again, like I told you from the beginning, I'm someone who, not only do I need to see the material once, I need to see it several times. I need to touch it, feel it, say it a little bit more. Otherwise, if I haven't seen it in about, well, to this capacity, with this much information that I'm taking in daily, after a week it's probably going to go kaput. So I need to re-review things very often. And I was hopeful that Anki, and like using Anki incorrects like I was originally told to do, was going to help with that. But girl, Anki takes too long. And no. So anyways, that is why we are here, and that is why we are taking this walk, because my mom said that I needed to take a walk and I just needed to empty my brain. So that's why we're here. And I know that I haven't been filming all of the ins and outs of my step one, but I'm hoping that this clip gives you guys a little bit of insight into why and what you might have to look forward to if you choose to take this path. It's been very stressful juggling the things that I have to juggle, especially with my baby. He just graduated from 8th grade the other day, so instead of studying, where am I? At my son's graduation, as I should be. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go sit. Oh. No one saw that. Now I'm going to go sit on a rock and sunbathe. Yeah. Before I review Free 120. Oh, did I forget to mention that I haven't had a day off since, or like a month. And I think that's also a part of it too. I can't recall things because I'm exhausted. My brain is crying and screaming for oxygen and sleep. Anyways, let's go on this path. I think I'm gonna stop it here and then go up the other way. Yeah, let's go up here. Let this be your kind reminder if you're currently in step one and you're watching this, or you're about to go into your step one, you're in your second year of medical school when you're watching this, and you're about to go into your step one dedicated. Kind reminder to make sure that you are working out every day. I know it sounds like a lot, but you're gonna want to. Kind reminder to not only do good things to your body, but do good things for your mind. And that might mean having a hard stop every day. So for me, I don't really have a hard stop, and that's probably why I'm feeling tired. So let this be your kind reminder to be kind to yourself inside and out. And yeah, I think you'll love yourself in the end afterwards, because it's just a test. You've taken so many up until this point. It's just another test. It's just another test. This is what I mean when I say sitting on a rock. Yeah.